Five Nights. Oh, sorry. Oh my god. At Freddy's too. Let me turn the lights off. Let me turn the lights off. Doo -doo. And I can take these heels off. The lights aren't off? No. Not yet. I never could beat this game. Even at 22, we were freaking out. It's bright as fuck outside. I ain't scared. What did you commit? What a huge difference in lighting. That did make a difference. Enough. We're not in the middle of the day. You want me to stream for the EU people? Have you played Kronos? No, I haven't. You didn't want to play Mortuary Assistant? I've already played that game a couple years ago. I could try it again, but I don't think it's like the best game. No offense to the developers. Your lighting now looks like the first Twilight. Yeah, it looks so blue. Hold on. Guys, should I... Am I right to just wear earphones, or is it best if I put my big headphones on? Your audience is mostly American, right? Yes, correct. Oh, sorry. Does that look more natural? You need the full audio. Okay. Okay. Wait, I need to get my heart rate up too. Although my heart rate was completely normal during Alien, I don't think it went above 100. Or it was only above 100 when I stood up. Hi, Cat Dust. You should cut your hair like Ada Wong. I know, I did have scissors because I was thinking, should I like cut a bit? But there is a chance something very bad happens. There's legit a chance you have a heart attack in this? Okay, that seems a little crazy. As an American, I think at least 20% of our audience is American. I think based on the census we did, like 60% of you are American, maybe 70%. Don't use a camera as a mirror for cutting hair, trust. I assume you meant don't use a camera, not use a camera. You look like Ada Wong if she was from the UK. Thanks. Is Brazil considered American? I was referring to North Americans. I'm sorry, I didn't specify. One second. Why is the game so quiet? Can you guys hear me alright? Whoa! Okay, it's back. My volume's being funny, sorry. Hi, Ursula! Okay. Let's, this game is really stressed off, you get the music box. I know, I'm so scared of the music box, dude. One second. Are the rest Australian? No, I mean, I have a few Australian viewers, but most of them are North American, South American, some Canadians, some British people, what else? I can't remember if there was any other significant countries. Anyway, let's begin. And let me know if the volume needs adjusting as well. Our Reflex, thank you for the 3 months. Thank you very, very much. Thank you, thank you. Grand reopening. Vintage Pizzeria given new life. Come be a part of the new face of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. What could go wrong? $100, 50 a week. To apply, call 1555 Fazbear. 12 a.m. Last. Oh wait, no, first night. Sorry. Crazy. Forgetting about the strong Polish minority. I maybe have like 3 Polish viewers.
Hello? Hello? Hello and welcome to your new summer job.
These controls
at the
are
new and
weird.
improved Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. I'm here to talk
Hi,
you through
Will.
some of the things you can expect to see during your first week here and to help you get started down this new and exciting career path. Now, I want you to forget anything you may have heard about the old locations, you know.
Okay.
Some people still have a
Oh my
somewhat
god,
negative
dude.
impression of the company.
Oh wait, this is the sexy chica.
That old restaurant was kind of left to rot for quite a while, but I want to reassure you, Fazbear Entertainment is committed to family fun and above
Is there not anything
all,
I can poke?
They've spent a small fortune on these new animatronics. Facial recognition, advanced mobility.
What even scared you? Me turning on the light scared me.
Isn't that neat? But most importantly, they're all tied into some kind of criminal database so they can detect a predator a mile away. Heck, we should be paying them to guard you. Now that being said, no new system is without its kinks.
Kink?
You're only the second guard to work at that location. The first guy finished his week but complained about conditions. We switched him over to the day shift. So, hey, lucky you, right? Mainly he expressed concern that certain characters seem to move around at night, or even attempted to get into his office. Now, from what we know, that should be impossible. That restaurant should be the safest place on Earth.
Surely.
So while our engineers don't really have an explanation for this, the working theory is that the robots were never given a proper night mode. So when it gets quiet, they think they're in the wrong room. So then they go try to find where the people are, and in this case, that's your office. So our temporary solution is this. There's a music box over by the prize counter, and it's rigged to be wound up remotely. So just every once in a while, switch over to the prize counter video feed and wind it up for a few seconds. It doesn't seem to affect all of the animatronics, but it does affect one of them. And as for the rest of them, we have an even easier solution. You see, there may be a minor glitch in the system, something about robots seeing you as an endoskeleton without his costume on and wanting to stuff you into a suit. So hey, we've given you an empty Freddy Fazbear head. Problem solved.
Yeah, I was wondering what the head was for.
And leave it on for as long as you want. Eventually, anything that wandered in will wander back out.
Okay.
Something else worth mentioning is kind of the quirky modern.
It's already 2 a.m. This guy's been talking for an hour.
There are no doors for you to close. But hey, you have a light.
Oh god.
And even though your flashlight can run out of power, the building cannot. So don't worry about the place going dark. Well, I think that's it. You should be golden.
Guys, do I have to do the music box at this point?
You need to keep the music box wound up. Piece of cake. Have a good night, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Guys, do I always need to do the music box? So I'll die if I don't do it now? Already? Also, I was looking for things that... Is there anything I can poke? Like the squishy nose? What's that? Dude, it's the meme song. Wait, how do I... What does that mean? Oh wait, does it mean Freddy's movie? Dun 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 dun. His nose on the poster? Oh, thank you! Will you do Smash or Pass FNAF tier list? Honestly, yeah, I'm down. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Oh boy, she doesn't know it's coming. I have probably played this... how old am I? Ah! The alien is in the vents. Okay, I remember Balloon Boy goes in the vents. What is that? What does that mean? Oh, music box. Okay. The noise means they're near your office. Okay, thank you. Did Belle ever finish Silent Hill F? No, I have not. Oh! Oh! Is that what I do? Is that what I do? Guys? Did I do it? Oh fuck, what the fuck? Okay. I swear the music box is not on the first night. Maybe it, like, it speeds up per day? Oh! Why did they give her like... Why is she in undies, dude? What? Why would I not just keep the head on the entire time? Yes, this is the first night. Is it because I need to check the music box? Can you piss off? Ah. Is there no battery in this one? I don't think so. You have to flash Chica? Why is he so big? Penis, 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 penis! Sorry, oh my god. Can you piss off, bro? Oh, they're coming through the vents, dude. It's a game, it can't hurt you. I know, sorry. Hi, Chatter 6. Okay, he's gone. Nice, nice, nice. We're fine, it's 5 AM. We got this, chat. We got this, chat room. Is there any point in me checking the cameras? Like, what the hell? Hi, Sukatsuto. You don't move around, you just sit there? Yep, that's FNAF. Yay! Okay, that was cool. That was fun. Okay. Phone guy. The phone guy didn't die last game, did he? I mean, I know he's alive here, but...
Hello?
Didn't his call end really abruptly?
You're a natural.
Thank you.
By now, I'm sure you've noticed the older models sitting in the back room.
No.
Those are from the previous
Where?
location, and we just use them for parts now. The idea at first was to repair them. They even started retrofitting them with some of the newer technology. But they were just so ugly, you know? And the smell. So the company decided to just go in a whole new direction and make them super
Where are the
kid
back
friendly.
ones?
Those older ones shouldn't be able to walk around, but if they do, the whole Freddy head trick should work on them too. So
Oh, you can use flashlight in the cams? Oh my god, thank you.
I loved those old characters. Did you ever see Foxy the Pirate?
Oh, these are the old ones.
Oh yeah, Foxy.
Anonymous.
Hey, listen. That one was always a bit twitchy. I'm not sure if the Freddy head trick will work on Foxy. If for some reason he activates during the night, and you see him standing at the far end of the hall, just flash your light at him from time to time. Those older models would always get disoriented with bright lights. It would cause a system restart or
Wait,
something.
is he's talking about the old Foxy?
I'm gonna try that on any room where something undesirable might be.
Hello?
It might hold him in place for a few seconds. That glitch might have carried over to the newer models too. One more thing. Don't forget the music box. I'll be honest, I never liked that puppet thing. It's always thinking, and it can go anywhere. I don't think the Freddy mask will fool it, so just don't forget the music box. Anyway, I'm sure it won't be a problem. Have a good night, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Sorry, I didn't want to talk it over him too much. Anonymous, thank you for your sub to earn, and Marvel, thank you for the 21 months. Thank you so much. Okay, so he said flash the light at Foxy, but I don't... I see the new Foxy. I don't know what... Is that the old Foxy? I know. You don't have battery in this one, right? Oh wait, yeah I do. Wait, I need to change my camera location. Look. There is flashlight battery. Oh no. But the head doesn't use battery, right? Can you fix the heart rate monitor now? Oh, sorry. penis! What the fuck is that? Oh my god, there's a fox! He said flash, right? He said flash. Shoot it, I don't have a gun. Penis. Oh my god, sorry, I need to stop saying penis. Can you stop with the Freddy song? Like the... I thought this game would be the least you would be scared of. It's the... okay. It's tense, man. Guys, I'm scared! Oh my god, calm the fuck down. You pussy. Okay, there you go. Sorry. Things happens. Still less scary than Minecraft. On normal mode. Yeah, true. I already died on night 2, are you kidding me? Okay, so what the fuck is even happening? So, I am meant to flash the light at Foxy. Do I have to flash the light at this, female Foxy? Lost to tutorial level? Okay, it wasn't night 1. Go back to it. Wait. So we have the music box, flash at Foxy, and if any of the other ones flash OG Foxy only, okay. Sorry. And guys, the volume is okay, is it? So I haven't changed it. I haven't adjusted it at all. But nobody's complained. Oh wait, oh my god, I pressed new game! Oh my god! Fuck, I'm sorry. It's okay, it's okay. I mean, we have to, listen to him again. Wait, we can mute the call, that's okay. It's practice. Are you playing Alien later, Belle? I'm not sure. I could play a little bit of Alien. Imagine instead of animatronics, you have job applications jump at you. That's very scary. Now you can die to the tutorial. Yeah. Blah, 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 blah. This game is inspired by a real story. That is not true. Dude, I was looking up, fuck, what film was it? It was maybe The Conjuring? That's based on a real story, right? I think it was The Conjuring, because it said that it was based on a real story. And I was reading about it, and I was like, come on. Like, the real story is that there was some family that was experiencing demonic possessions. Or maybe before that, it was all done by this paranormal investigator couple. That their whole job was to investigate poltergeists and ghosts in people's homes. And apparently they went to a family that had experienced demonic occasions at their home. And I was like, okay, yeah, sure, buddy. Sure. Wait a minute. Look. It's not going down now, but it was before. Eh? Horror movies always say that, yeah. Sure, it happened to my buddy Eric. Based on claims by real people. Whoa! Scary. Blair Witch? I think you guys watch Blair Witch for movie night. That film does look a bit scary. Hi, Greg. It was really bad? Wait, really? I thought the movie was meant to be okay. The Conjuring is based on real people, but it's exaggerated a bit. I don't believe in ghouls and goblins. It was people arguing in a forest for 90 minutes, so... Ever since the Gay Monkey Apple Store talk, I've been getting reels about gay Apple Store monkey. Oh, you're welcome. Spreading the word of the gay little monkey. The story behind the Blair Witch is better than the actual film. Wait, is Blair Witch, quote unquote, based on a real story? Says who? Bum, 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 bum. Dude, I think this is the Freddy sound effect maybe. But I associate it with stupid videos now, so it like doesn't make me scared. Well, it does a little bit maybe, but... Uh-oh. No, that was marketing? Oh. The story of how they made the movie? Oh, okay. Go away, Chica! If she's all the way down there, do I have to put on the mask, or is she too far? And like, I don't know when to take it off, you know? Chica, please frick off. This is a serious part of the game. Appreciate if we stop making jokes. It's night one. I think we're okay. Chica, can you please fuck off? Why do horror movies have so many boobs? What? Do they have a lot of boobs? This game's rules make zero sense to me, and I've watched 3 people now play it. What doesn't make sense to you, man? I swear it's super common. I will say there is a phenomenon where women in horror movies are... whenever they get killed or get tortured or anything... I forgot what it was. I was gonna read a paper about it. Someone published like an essay about it. They get shown for like up to 5 times... Their scenes are up to 5 times longer than when men get killed and tortured. So maybe a thing about that? She saw it on TikTok? No, it was an academic paper that was recently published. Like looking at the lengths of shit. Commented on TikTok. No, you have to trust me. Guys, how? Oh, I'm so burned. Are we supposed to see the mouse pointer? I know it's kind of breaking my immersion, but I can see. Oh, Jesus Christ! Sorry. Yikers. Okay, we're almost there. What are these photos of? My day at the... something. Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Okay, there we go. He was all sensual on top of your desk. Yes, very sensual. Second night. I think I'm gonna die again, dude. But, let's go. Guys, should I mute him again? I think he just tells me I need to flash the light at the Foxman.
See, I told you your first night wouldn't be a problem. You're a natural. By now I'm sure you've noticed
She
the
died on
older
night 1.
models sitting in the
No.
back room.
I died on night 2 and then I
Those are from
accidentally
the
pressed new
previous
again.
location, and we just use them for parts now. The idea
Can you?
at first was
How do you kill Pink Foxy? I don't know. I don't know. I thought that said fat. Rock fat party. It says eat, I think. His voice annoys me, hang that up. Okay, he's gone, he's gone. I feel like it's gonna be hard to keep track of where Foxy is if he's not. Balloon Boy! Unless he's in the hallway. I feel like it's hard to know where he is. Can you play FNAF 4 next? It's the actual scary one. Is that the one where you're in the bedroom? That one looks like shit. No offense, Scott Cawthon, but the newer FNAF games look kinda garbo. Oh, it's the Foxy. But not my Foxy. Look at him playing the guitar. What a cool guy. How do I find the fox? Imagine being a FNAF snob. Did people used to, Oh, FNAF got banned at school because, I think it was mainly my group. I forget if I had it on my laptop. Well, one of my friends had it on her laptop. And at lunchtime, people would like line up to come and play it. Hello. And eventually they outlawed it because it was too scary. And it was a bad influence on the kiddos. Why would they ban for that? I don't know, they didn't want kids playing it. Do you guys remember the Charlie trend? I remember they banned that at school. I do remember that. I forget what you do in that though. It's something to do with a pencil. Hi. Where's the fox? Oh wait, no that's not. I want the OG. OG fox. Nah. Guys, will that make him go away? Drusilla, thank you for watching, man. Kind of kids learning time management, yeah, exactly. It was like a cheaper Ouija board. Yeah. God, fuck off, seriously. Guys! I think I need to wind it up. Did you guys ever do Bloody Mary in a dark mirror? Yes. I used to be actually scared of Bloody Mary, but she's not real. Bloody Mary at 2 AM. Do you guys remember? What the fuck? What the fuck? How do you? What? Foxy's insane. What? Come on, man. I used to lose sleep over Slender when I was like 10. Fuck, what was I gonna say? I need to go back and chat to rewind my memory. Bloody Mary, Dark Mirror. Oh yeah, cheaper Ouija board. How do kids play this? Dude, I looked up yesterday, like, horror games for kids. No, it was scary games for kids, because I was trying to look up other games like Charlie and Bloody Mary. But it just came up with, like, Poppy Playtime, Five Nights at Freddy's, and all these other games that I was like, these aren't for kids. Why do kids like these games so much? It's so weird. Hi, Silver Sable. Okay. Would you ever go to a haunted house? Yes, but I'd need someone there with me. I was gonna ask, do you guys, would you guys do a Ouija board? Because I was talking to my mum the other day about how I was considering doing a Ouija board, but it wouldn't make sense, because if you do it with one person, it probably doesn't work. And my mum isn't like a very superstitious person, but she was like, oh, I don't want you doing that. like, don't do that. And I found it interesting. Because I swear I've known a few people who aren't, like, full-on believers in ghosts and stuff, but they don't want to do Ouija boards. Because they get worried they'll get, like, cursed. I have an old one. Seems so dumb, but could be fun. Are you doing a mum Ouija board stream? No. No, I'm not. You need like a group. You need a gang. Ouija boards are such an easy money-making scheme. My roommates in college were terrified, and so I showed them and nothing happened. Ghosts aren't even canon, true. Well, next time turn off lights in front of a mirror and say Bloody Mary 3 times. Sure. I'm a believer in all that shit, so I would never. Fair enough. I don't know how... There must be a strap to the music box. I wonder if people do it like... They go to it and they just make it go up a little bit, or if they refill the pie the whole way, you know? Hi, 6elle. What's so fucking funny? Well, if you were to ever make a deal with the devil, what would you ask for? I would ask for world peace, and for all the homeless people to get homes, and for all the animals to be safe and happy. Why did Chica just fuck off so fast? What are Ouija boards supposed to be? Ghosts? I think the idea is that they open a portal to the spirit world, but they can invite demons. Why is that music playing? I'd ask for Clint to come back. I would also ask for that, actually. What about animals that eat other animals? What is that? What is that? Why can I sometimes not... Dude, he's gonna kill me again! Fuck off, he's gonna get me, dude. Did you hear Clint has a kid now? No, he doesn't. This game! It's night 2! It's night 2! What the fuck? Why is it so hard? Oh my goodness! If you saw a goblin, you were positively sure it was a goblin, and you weren't crazy, would you tell people? Yes. I used to see goblins as a child, I swear. Or they were like elf goblin type things. But, I used to see tons of shit. This one is notoriously unfair. That's crazy. Lots of people see theirs. Yeah. Can you describe them? They were like little people. I remember them jumping on my shelves when I was in my brother's room one time. I would have been like 7. I told you guys about the dwarf that I swear was under my bed. But that was when I was a bit older, like 11. But I was tweaking, I think. Those are duendes? God help you. What are duendes? Then you're a fake atheist. I don't believe in goblins, though. I swear goblins are real. You are one, Ryusu. Of course they're real. In my grandma's house, they used to pull my duvet when I was sleeping and then they laughed at me. That's so mean. I think goblins are more likely than most religions, TBH. Yeah, I mean, goblins could evade people, right? Guys, what's that new big cat they saw? Is it a lynx? The one they caught in camera that they thought was extinct? Like, if we're only just seeing that, like, there's probably goblins, man. Iberian lynx. Bigfoot is real and he tried to put me in missionary. What? Behave yourself. I hear foot. Guys, what does it mean when I can't do the torch in the middle? What does that mean? Does that mean Mr. Freddy? What is- I pressed the wrong button. It just means an animatronic is moving? Oh, okay. Can I make any of them fuck off by doing torches? Like, what? I have so many questions, Mr. Cawthon! So many. Hi. Believing in goblins is the same as believing in Bigfoot and the Loch Ness Monster. False, because Bigfoot and the Loch Ness Monster... Well, Bigfoot is very modern. The Loch Ness Monster isn't... It still is modern, but it goes back, like, a little bit, I think. Goblins... I bet people believed in goblins since... Like, I bet cavemen probably believed in goblins. Why is she so defensive about goblins? Because I think they're goblins, man. I like the idea of goblins. I agree. How come there's photo evidence of Nessie then, but not goblins? Because the goblins... Dude, Foxy, please, man! The goblins are much more evasive. Fuck off, man. Yeah, there's old fables of small people from all over the world, exactly. Guys, I'm so dead. Jump scare warning. Oh wait, I'm fine. Somehow. The lack of goblin evidence is evidence that they are real? Yes, precisely. Where'd my mouse go? Oh my god, guys, I think my mouse just died. I'm not kidding. Wake up, wake up. Please! It broke. Ooh! Wait, it still has a light on it. But, oh wait, it's doing that. Wait. One second. That means you need a new one? No, I think it just needs a new battery in it. You know, one thing about Five Nights at Freddy's games that's really cool is when you press escape, it immediately closes the game. Do you want to pause? Get fucked. You can't. Why would you ever think you could do such a thing? I just replaced the battery. Is it gonna work? Imagine Alien did that yesterday. That would have killed me. Scott has made a game called There Is No Pause. He's a cheeky man, isn't he? Dude, why is... Guys, why does so many things go wrong? The mouse still isn't moving, but I have just put a new battery in. Karma? For what? What did I do? I'm actually sending bad energies to your setup right now. Why? I've done nothing. Wait, let me turn it off and then on again. The classic. Unplug and plug back in. I could try. Also, my stomach's rumbling a bit. If you can hear that, that's what that is. Mark Zuckerberg. Mark Zuckerberg. Okay, there we go. That's all I need to do. Go get a snack. I ran out of snacks. I ate a whole family-sized bag of popcorn yesterday. Northern Lion bit? That's not a Northern Lion bit. It's this guy on Instagram who has the true theory that it's saying Mark Zuckerberg, and then when you unplug it, it says, "No, you're not. Mark Zuckerberg." Okay, let me open this again. Northern Lion did it. It's a Northern Lion bit. Northern Lion got it from that guy, I think. What flavor popcorn was it? Salt. Does your room have bad feng shui? It might do, actually. Guys, I need to go pee really, really fast. I'm so sorry, this stream is a mess. I just need to pee super, super quick. Okay, I'll leave you with the ambience. In that outfit? Yeah, dude. This is optimal piss wear. Sometimes. It's kind of annoying having to hold them up there. Or alternatively, you can take the entire dress off. Don't press new game this time, Belle? Okay. But to be honest, I think night 1 might be the only night I'm gonna be able to pass, guys. Did you wash your hands? I did. Now I just need to moisturize. Hold on. I'll be dead and buried before the finals if they don't. Oh wait, you guys are talking about something else. I believe you will get to night 2. I'm on night 2. You mean night 3? Are you moisturizing with sand? No. Does it sound like that? Okay. Have you played Yume Nikki Bell? I have not, no. Look at that noise, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna look at that noise with my eyes. Okay. Sorry. Did you ever do the religion tier list? No, I think that'd be a bit problematic. I think I'd get in trouble if I did that. Let's try again. Sorry, this has been a mess. I apologize. In trouble with who? The religioners. Not if you rank them all at S. Wait, yeah, you're right. Okay. Shut up, phone man. Why rank them at all though then? Because you need to state that they're all really great. All religions are really cool. Good night, Richard. Thank you, Somber. Happy Halloween to you too, man. The goblin religion. You guys want to start a goblin religion? Trouble with who? You have no sponsors. With the people who were religious. If I rate one badly, they might try to convert me. Or punish me. The Pope would cancel you, yeah. I feel like ancient Egyptian religion has to be up there. The god of Ra is the god of the sun, guys. And then... this is ancient Egyptian religion. And then god of... fuck, what's the god of water called? There's a god of water. They believe that at the beginning of time, it was just a watery abyss. That was all existence was. And then the sun god Ra came out of a lotus flower. And then he went up in the sky, I think. I hear footsteps. Yeah, god of war. Make a survey for who is religious and just ban them. I think that's discrimination. Isn't it still a watery abyss? I mean, it kind of is, yeah, but now we have land. Back then it had no land. Which, honestly, they were kind of right? Because it did used to be just water. Oh, come on. Have you heard of Quetzalcoatl? No, I don't know what that is. How the fuck do I get her to go away? Is it TOS to discriminate against your chat? Maybe it might be stipulated somewhere. Man. What the fuck was that? Someone doing... like plumbing work? What? Guys. Am I gonna need to look at a fucking guide? Foxy has killed me every time. What is this? Why is this game so difficult? It's night 2. There's like 7 nights in this game. Or 5 nights. I think there's 7 nights with the bonus ones. I think he was venting. You use the mask too much? How is that even possible? You can flash in the vents, right? I didn't think that did anything. Can't beat a children's game. It's been over an hour, can we switch games? Have I seriously been playing this for over an hour? That's embarrassing. Hi Takanashi! One more try. I didn't think it'd be this bad. Maybe I should let the guy speak again, in case I missed anything. I don't think I did. I think he just said to flash Foxy. But I am flashing Foxy when I see him. Like, what benefit is there to not having my head on? I didn't think there was any. We need to go in order, guys. FNAF 4 is in 2 years. Yeah, what if we play FNAF 3 for next Halloween, and then FNAF 4 for the Halloween after that? Do you have to spam the flash or just hold it there? Oh wait, the guy isn't even talking this time. I swear he said flash. I thought he said they're sensitive to- the old animatronics are sensitive to flashing lights. I thought. By then you'll have a full-time job. Isn't that a scary thought? Fully animatronic FNAF cosplay next year? That would be sick. I want to try and work on the zombie Zelda outfit. Like hand make it. I think that'd be cool. But I'd have to get started on that like really early. One a.m. Oh yeah, earlier I was gonna say, do you guys remember there was like a YouTube trend a few years ago, probably like quite a few years ago now, where people would, it'd be like phone call with Freddy Fazbear at 3 a.m. gone wrong. Phone call with the Slender Man at 3 a.m. Calling... Dude, they did all types of people. I swear they did like calling Michael Jackson at 3 a.m. Like, gone sexual. I saw there was so many of those. You were getting calls from Slender Man at 3 a.m.? Some people were.
Hi.
Hello. Dude, what is the Among Us potion? I thought that person was kidding, but multiple people have said that. How can I make the Among Us potion at home? Oh my god. Uh-oh. It turns you into the imposter? Oh, okay. What the fuck, man? Guys! You should watch the Among Us potion since it's Halloween. I mean, we can, yeah. Dude, I'm so dead. Oh. Belle, you gonna go see the second FNAF movie? I haven't even seen the first one, dude. Oh my god, please, fuck off. I'm begging you, man. Please. Piss off, man. I haven't even been looking at the time while I've been doing this. Oh, Foxy went away. I swear last time he went away and then he fucking killed me, man. Jiggle peek with the mask. Why do I breathe so loudly? I'm googling. It's always this guy. It's always him. What's his issue with me? You keep putting the mask on for nothing? The animatronics are nearby. He said to put it on so they think you're also an animatronic. Googling a FNAF game. FNAF 2, Foxy, Night 2. Only when they are in the room? What counts as the room? Foxy keeps killing you because you have the mask on for too long? Guys, I'm looking it up. This night is much more difficult than the previous night. Yeah, no shit. The mask doesn't work on Foxy specifically. For new players, it can be very terrifying and stressful. A viable strategy for Night 2 involves the player only checking the prize corner so that every time they raise a monitor, they'll be able to wind the music box immediately. I mean, that's basically what I was doing. A desirable pattern with the strategies for the player to check the main hall, check the left air vent, check main hall, check right air vent, view monitor, wind music box, repeat the above steps. If Withered Foxy is lurking the hallway, flash the light at him several times in order to maintain a safe office environment when monitoring the animatronics. I guess you need to flash randomly in the middle if you see an animatronic. Spam the flashlight when you see Foxy or BI. That's what I've been doing though. Foxy can kill you even if you don't. Sorry, I think I was on shuffle. I think this is still in here from when I was using it in Dark Souls. It recommended it again. I'm down. I'll listen to it. I love this song. Mario Galaxy soundtrack is crazy. If the player sees an animatronic in one of the vent lights, they should put on the Freddy Fazbear head until they hear a banging sound, which confirms that the animatronics in the events are leaving. Oh, okay. The sound is similar to the one produced when Foxy bangs on the door in the original 5 Nights at Freddy's. Another problem for new players is that the other animatronics, especially Toy Freddy, will stay near the office for extended periods of time, giving Withered Foxy an opening to attack. Therefore, players must learn to find the right time to take off the head. Man up and serve cunt like Ada. It's imperative that the player can recognize a specific banging sound at the vents so as to not mistake the other noises for threats and possibly endangering their night by collecting the music box. My younger self is screaming right now. Oh. Yeah. One more. Okay. I'll try not to use the head as much. Yeah, we've definitely heard the bangs plenty of times, true. Cam 11. If you see any animatronic in the middle, you should flash them because I think Foxy stacks over them, yeah. But it's like, okay, so you guys are saying I'm putting it on when they're not in the room. So if they're like, what counts as in the room? If they're right, like, under this beam here, like this, let's say this iron beam, does that count as them being in the room? I don't think they can get any closer than that unless they kill me. Right? That's not the room? Bangs are fine, you only put mask on when you light the vents and see the animatronic. Okay, Abel seems to be the expert. So if I see the animatronic in the center, I don't want to put on the head. But if I see, like, say the bunnies in the vent, then I put on the head. When the lights stop blinking, they're in the room. You should always put the mask on after you drop cans, but if there is nothing, take it off. Okay. Confusing. But like, so I've had Freddy be super close under this beam. He was like right here, under the beam. If he's that close, do I still not put on the head? That seems crazy. No mask. Risu, your advice is contrary to the FNAF experts. Nobody here played this game. I trust the purple names. Only when he's actually in? Have I been seen when he's actually in? The cycle is bring cam up, hit music box, cam down, immediately put mask on. If you see Foxy, flashlight. But I thought my issue was that I was using the mask too much. I feel like biscuits. So right now, Chica's far away enough that I shouldn't... Oh, I leave it on for too long? Okay. Hi, Corbin. What about green usernames? Green usernames are okay. So if she's there, I don't need to put on the mask. Well, I can do it quickly, like this. It's like I'm speedrunning it. What if there's no light? Oh my god. Okay, someone's moving the vents, so I might put on the mask. Hi! Is this okay? I'm putting it on for like 2 seconds. Perfect. Okay. In the vents, so I keep the mask on, right? Yeah? Yes? Yes, okay. What? What? Now take it off? When do I know when to take it off, man? She did the sound of leaving. Oh my god! That was banging as soon as you put it on? Fuck! I've said one more like 3 times now. I think the breathing gives you away. Try not doing that. The character is breathing very loud. It was super late. This game is harder than Dark Souls. Genuinely. Okay, I'll try another. Oh, goodness. Goodness, 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 goodness. Hi, Squiddle. Did you get candy? No. I eat a lot of sweets anyway. Besides chocolate, what sweets do you like? I do really like chocolate. I like sour gummies, but I hardly ever have them anymore. I'll never purchase sour gummies by myself because I feel like I shouldn't be putting something like that in my body. But I do like them. I miss Sour Patch watermelons. Yes, those are good. Have you had wine gums? Maybe? I think my grandpa likes wine gums, if I'm thinking of the right thing. I said that to my friend and they called me autistic. Why? You shouldn't eat sugar. No. But it's so good! Hello! Do you like licorice? Oh wait, I do. I love licorice actually. I always ate the black jelly bean, even though I swear like most people hate them. But I like licorice all sorts. I like regular licorice. Delicious. Black licorice is unholy. Nah, 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 nah. That banging means he went away. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Dude, Foxy's gonna get me. No? Oh wait, he went away. Oh my god, how the fuck did I live? Are you kidding me? I heard something. Oh wait, maybe that was the mangle leaving. I can't believe this is night 2. That's fucking crazy. The metal is mangled and dense? Oh, okay. How do kids do this? This is not a kid's game.
Hello.
Or it absolutely should not be. This is absurd. It's called padding, otherwise 5 nights would go fast. It's too tricky! You can slow down the 5 nights by making the later nights be tricky, because that makes sense, not the second night after you've just done the fucking tutorial, I'm sorry. It should be IRL hours for each night. I played on mobile, I was a loser. You are a true gamer, man. So is that mango maybe? Do you like Maltesers? I love Maltesers. I used to be obsessed with Maltesers. Piss off, I'm scared, I'm scared. I would not survive playing this in VR. No, me neither. Absolutely not. This might be the best I've done so far. 4 AM. Like the Grimes song. 4 AM. He said, how's the weather, baby? How you been? I'm gonna get sent. Loud jump scares are so fucking cheap. A little bit, maybe. Okay. Thing. Wait for the banging. He's gone. I haven't been... Oh, fuck off. Oh my god. I might make it, please! Please, God, please. Venting? Someone venting? Oh! Okay. Too intense. Are you dressed up? I am dressed up, yes. Eh? What's up? What the fuck is happening? Is there even a point in this game for watching the cams? I know, I'm wondering that too. Is there any point in... I've never seen this? Is this rare? Jesus. Flash warning. There's not? Damn. Are you beating the whole game today, big dog? There's no way I beat the whole game. Okay, I'll let the guy speak. He might have some advice. Important advice.
Hello? Yeah, I told you wouldn't have any problems. Did, Foxy ever repair the hallway? Probably not. I was just curious. Like I said, he was always my favorite. They tried to remake Foxy, you know?
Who? Oh, Foxy.
They thought the first one was too scary, so they redesigned him to be more kid-friendly instead of in Kids Cove. To keep the toddlers entertained, you know. but kids these days just can't keep their hands to themselves. The staff literally had to put Foxy back together at the end of every shift. Eventually they just stopped trying and left him as some kind of take apart, put back together attraction. Now he's just a mess of parts. I think the employees refer to him as just the mangle. Oh hey, before I go, I wanted to ease your mind about any rumors you might have heard lately. You know how these local stories come and go and seldom mean anything. I can personally assure you that whatever is going on out there, however tragic it may be, has nothing to do with our establishment.
Dude, I was meant to be paying attention to what he was saying, but I can't. I'm like...
To make a buck, you know. Our guard during the day has reported nothing unusual.
Is that the original Manny?
Opening till close. Okay, well anyway, hang in there and I'll talk with you tomorrow.
Yeah, I think he's just talking about the reputation of the pizzeria. I don't know if I give a fuck, man. I'm sorry. I know I'm flashing Bunny. I don't need a flash Bunny. Just want to make sure he's there. I heard steps. Oh my god, ew. Oh my god, how the f- What happens if the music box goes low? Who's the person who comes? Or the animatronic? Is that the same Bonnie? I think so, but they got very fucked up. Puppet? Oh, marionette, okay. This guy, man. This guy. Death. Okay. Oh my god. Sorry, I dropped my lip balm. Jesus. 2 a.m. Zoomer attention span? What do you mean? I'm trying to pay attention to a lot of shit, dude. Foxy, can you piss off? I'm so dead. Hi, Dash. He's not there, he's not there. What happened to the heart rate monitor? Oh my god, I'm sorry, I don't know what it's showing. Not showing, I mean. Hi, Polar Bits. Dun 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 bum 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 bum. God, even if I die 4 a.m., I'll take it, dude. Do I have time to quickly try and get my heart rate back up? Sorry, it's loading. I don't know if it'll load in time. Flash, 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 flash. Flash, 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 flash. Someone's in the vents. Flash, 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 flash. Flash, 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 flash. I'll get back to you in a second. How the fuck am I alive, man?
Hello.
Hi. Okay, I might wind up. I was drinking my water! Please! Oh, that was such a good run though. That was so good. It was too slow. I thought I could drink my water, man. Why'd you die? I think I needed to, as soon as Bonnie went away, I think I needed to take my mask off. But I didn't. I think you need to be really fast. Your heart rate, it has gone up actually. We're over 100 now. You get one more in before swapping off it. You think one more? Actually one more. The last one. You died because you were too slow putting on the mask? Oh, really? Wait. Fuck. Do I not have time to do any drinking? Gemma went live and I'm watching him exit a coffin right now? Wait, is he doing a bit? Good night, Nikki. There's no way I can do night 7. Dude, I don't want to watch myself. Get out of here. Gemma. Dracula Unleashed. Oh, he is in a coffin. Might have to end to watch Gemma. Okay, let me try one more. Gemma React stream. I won't steal his content. I left for a second and she dies. I was doing so well though. My timing was just off by a millisecond. Remember there's still wheel spin later? Oh, for the movie? I can finally do it. Oh my god. Please fuck off. Oe no Katachi? Is that a movie? Bum 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 bum. Okay, he's gone. I miss when Freddy would laugh in the night. Maybe he does, but it's a rare occasion in this game. Venting? Yeah. Was I too slow? That felt slow. Oh, am I okay? Dude, I thought that was too slow. He just spawned in here. That was crazy. That was a bit slow, but somehow, yeah, I got lucky. Venting? That's why you always mask after cams? Oh, okay. Foxy! Oh my god. You're not masking off the cams? Sorry. I will. Flashing. Winding. Masking. 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 Masking like it's 2021 indeed.
Hello.
Dude, Foxy is just such a pain in the a-hole. Yikes! Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. Someone coming up the center? Oh, it's you again! It's you! My best friend. You find it weird you and other streamers don't have viewers named Mario, Luigi, or Toad. Or like people with usernames like that? Oh wait, that might have been too long. Oh god. Oh no, we're fine somehow. There has to be at least one guy who has a Mario name, maybe. My flashlight's almost dead. Maybe I don't... Do I have to check the vents if there's no, like, banging sound? It's very important to check out Balloon Boy. Okay. Oh, that was so good. That was a good play. Got the hang of it. I don't know if I can do Night 4 though, man. I get another one of these scenes? Is this always in the game? Rah! Oh, Freddy's here too. Hey, buddy. Hi, Poover. Hey, guys. Is that Golden Freddy? Oh, maybe. And when the flashlight in the middle doesn't work, either someone left or someone came in the hallway. Okay, thank you. Oh, guys, I might need to turn down the volume for this one. I think I'm gonna fucking shit myself. Thank you, Harpo. You too, man. Hey, sir.
Hello. Hey there, Night 4. I told you to get the hang of it. Okay, so, just to update you, there's been somewhat of an investigation going on. We may end up having I don't know. I want to emphasize, though, that it's really just a precaution. Fazbear Entertainment denies any wrongdoing. These things happen sometimes. It'll all get sorted out in a few days. Just keep an eye on things, and I'll keep you posted.
Foxy's in the music box room. Oh my god, didn't even
Try
see.
to avoid eye contact with any of the animatronics side if you can. Someone may have tampered with their facial recognition systems. We're not sure.
I think this guy's just saying lore.
Very unusual, almost
Give me
aggressive towards
tips!
staff.
Give me tips,
They
dude.
interact with the kids just fine, but when they encounter an adult, they just stare.
Mangle and
Anyway,
Vance.
hang
Okay,
tight,
thank
we'll
you.
all pass. Good night.
Ah, bad idea, I didn't mean to do that. After night 2 is just a distraction, I think. Okay. You don't need any more tips, it's the same loop again. Okay. I got Mario Galaxy peaceful music playing, it makes this game really comfy. I'm glad. Oh my Jesus. Hi. I feel like there's not much vent action happening. I feel like it's mainly Foxy and Bonnie and Chico. He left so quickly, oh god. I think, now I'm scared that my batteries, it must be running out faster than the other nights, right? Guys, Five Nights at Fazoli's, his message isn't an innuendo, is it? Does that mean something bad? It's fine, okay. Click Foxy a couple times, hit the box. By click, do you mean flashlight? Yeah, okay. Thank you guys. Jesus, man. Hi, Freddy. I don't need to flash Freddy, right? It's only if he comes in. But now, I need to make sure I have that mask on. Hello. God, I don't like not seeing him though. Goodness! Oh wait, Freddy's moving maybe? This is some elite gaming. Thank you. Foxy's moving? Okay. Ah, sorry. Oh! I was too slow! I was too slow! Oh, I'm fucked. I'm fucked. No! I actually thought I was gonna make that. Fuck. Too many things. There was Balloon Boy, and then there was the box, and there was Chica. Oh my god. Dang it. Oh. A bit stressful, isn't it? You were gaming for a min? Yeah. It was a good try. It was a good try. Should I leave it? I'll leave it there. Goodbye, Five Nights at Freddy's. Oh. This game is too stressful. Play Pikmin. Pikmin's so stressful too. You should play Ultimate Costume Night. Sometime it's actually interesting gameplay unlike these first games. Ultimate Costume Night. The ultimate FNAF mashup featuring 50 selectable characters and custom difficulties. What the hell? Oh, this is made by Scott Cawthon. I've never seen this, what the hell? That's only because you make it more stressful than it needs to be? That is not true! I was trying to win the game. Have you heard of Tower of Tears? It's not out, but it looks cool. Why can't I hear this music? Hello? I guess my headphones being funny. Okay. It's the headphones. Tower of Tears, let me look at it. We hear it? Yeah, sometimes my headphones just go funny. Non-linear survival horror game. Wait, this actually looks cute. Planned release date 2026. What year are we in? 2025. Okay, this next year, guys. Captured on Steam. Oh, you got so many games. Captured. Crow Country. I did get recommended Crow Country. Oh, Captured looks kind of cool. Just some of these games are... I don't know how to balance the time. Some of these games would require multiple streams, you know? And I feel bad at not finishing. But you also want to give it a try, you know? God, I can't believe Silent Hill F is $116. That is absurd. Play everything. Yeah, guys, I need to start my next big game soon. Although I still haven't started on my exam prep. And I'm like, maybe I should do that, because my exam's soon. Get more games for free. Yeah, that's the plan. Okay. Finish Dark Souls 3 DLC, please. I do still need to do that. Wasn't the next big game Pikmin? Pikmin's pretty short though. Pikmin 1 I think is only like 8 or 9 hours. Which I can do in 2 streams. I want to play Elden Ring, but I don't know if I should do anything else before Elden Ring. Okay. Are you not going to finish Silent Hill F? I'm not sure. Silent Hill F playtime. I'm just a bit slow. Oh wait, it's only 10 to 12 hours, it says. Or 16 hours. Maybe I can finish it, actually. Metroid? I want to play Metroid too, I just don't know how to balance it, man. I might have to do another poll, to be honest. Because I want to play, like, all of these games. I just can't decide. Do not mention finishing games here. What game are you looking forward to playing? All of them, I don't know. It's a bit more for the full thing. Maybe it's better to finish it by yourself. Okay. Hi, Wiggiz. You could do Super Mario Bros. 3 into Metroid Ultra Retroathon. How about a 24-hour? What the hell am I gonna do for a 24-hour? I don't want to be in my room for 24 hours. I'll go stir crazy. I do actually need to go for walks every day. But I don't want to show you guys where I live. Yakuza 0, that is a very long game. Super Mario Bros. 3 marathon. Hope you stream Alien next time. Yeah, like I kind of want to continue. Maybe I'll continue Alien on a 5L or something. You can do hybrid stream. What does that mean? Link's Awakening. Okay. Let me read some stories. This stream's been a bit messy, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Never continuing Alien? Stop! You heading off? Not just yet, not just yet. God, my shoulders are massive. Jesus. Soma's pretty short, probably no more than 3 streams. Oh, really? Oh, fuck, it went the zoom back button. What does a big game mean exactly for you? How many hours are we talking? I'm talking like 20 plus. Or like 15 plus, let's say that. Okay, I've got some candles. Wait, hold on. Let me zoom out. Okay. Weakling? What the heck? What else is still coming out this year? Metroid Prime. Mario Sport. Something. Oh god, you could actually see me standing up there. I hope you didn't see my nipple. I need to stop singing randomly. All Switch 2 games. Yippee! I missed your costume. Wait, you can see it, you can see it. Spooky. Okay, my hair actually looks black now. It's gotten so brown already, so my hair grows too quickly. Hey guys, I went to an alcohol party. Hope you had a great Halloween. Woo! I hope you had a great time at the party, nicest chatter. Hi, fun! Should I put maybe this candle in the background? I have this one that, like, it flickers a little bit. Thing, like, moves like a flame. Doesn't that look kind of real? In the camera, it actually looks like a real fire. Did you use the dye? No, because I'm a piece of shit and you had to wash your hair. You had to put it on and then wash it and then dry it off. I thought you could just slap it on your head and it would work. I don't know why. I thought it was real. There you go. Why not a real candle? I'm not allowed any flames in my room. Shaking its little flame ass. Which one should I keep? Okay, I think I'm gonna put this one in the background and keep the, like, realistic one here. It actually looks super real. It looks much faker in real life, but because you can't see the details on camera, that actually does look like a flame. Wow! That in the background. I need to find some spooky music. Maybe we can use the FNAF ambience. Why are your dorm rules for 5-year-olds? Dude, it's just for safety. Are you in a dorm? Yeah, I am. Ugh. Why are we setting the mood? No, this is meant to be... It's not meant to be, like, romantic. It's meant to be, like... We're at a sleepover. And it's Halloween and we're telling stories, you know? Has anyone set off the fire alarms? Oh yeah, tons of times. Put some campfire sounds. Ooh! Wait, if I look up spooky campfire... I don't know what would make it spooky, but maybe there's like wolves in the background. This is so cringy. Oh, it's like we're by the fire, guys. Are these just bugs? Oh, wait, it has like spooky ambient sounds. Wait, maybe this is good. Whoa. Okay. Put on owl sounds. Guys, owls look really cute. Is Steam down for anyone else? Let me see. My Steam's still working. What character are you cosplaying? Ada Wong from the original Resident Evil 4. What are you doing for school? Wait. Wait, this is actually really good ambience. I like this. Can you tell a scary story? I will. Sorry, I kept doing this because I don't want to pop anything out. I've got 3 exams that I need to study for. Spooky. To make it even more spooky, let's get a random chatter banned every 10 minutes like the horror movies when people start dying. A random person gets shot every 10 minutes, yes. Okay, so I've got a couple links here. Some of them are just random stories I got from Reddit. I didn't know where else to get them. I would tell you guys, if I had any personal scary stories, I would tell them, but I don't really. The only ones I have are like, oh yeah, I used to see like a shadow man at home. I saw him a couple times, but that's like the end of the story. Like, I don't know what that was about. Hi, Cole Sucks. Le epic 2-sentence horror. Yeah. I've made sure that they're like reasonably short so I can read them in like a decent amount of time. And I'll try and not lisp or make my voice crack. I'll try and sound good. But let's hope that these are kind of juicy, maybe. Dun dun dun. Can you put a goblin next to Ada? What kind of goblin? There are many types of goblins. Are shadow men normal? Yes. Okay. This one is actually decently long. I don't know if this is real. Okay, okay. Can you guys hear the fire alright? Are we ready for the first story? Oh, it's not really a story, it's like an account of this guy's experiences. Okay. And let me get some water. Sorry. I wasn't sure where else to post these stories, so I figured I'd share them here. I've been a search and rescue officer for a few years now, and along the way I've seen some things that I think you guys will be interested in. I have a pretty good track record for finding missing people. Most of the time they just wander off the path or slip down a small cliff, and they can't find their way back. Bro's gonna grin the entire time. Shh. The majority of them have heard the old stay where you are thing, and they don't wander far. But I've had 2 cases where that didn't happen. Both bother me a lot, and I use them as motivation to search even harder on the missing persons cases I get called on. The first was a little boy who was out berry picking with his parents. He and his sister were together, and both of them went missing around the same time. Their parents lost sight of them for a few seconds, and in that time, both the kids apparently wandered off. When their parents couldn't find them, they called us, and we came out to search the area. We found the daughter pretty quickly, and when we asked where her brother was, she told us that he'd been taken away by the bear man. She said he gave her berries, and told her to stay quiet, that he wanted to play with her brother for a while. The last she saw of her brother, he was riding on the shoulders of the bear man, and seemed calm. Of course, our first thought was abduction, but we never found a trace of another human being in that area. Dude, all I'm thinking of is just like a large, gay, hairy bear man that has got this kid. Hi, Nems. The little girl was also insistent that he wasn't a normal man. He was gay, no, but that he was tall and covered in hair like a bear, yeah. And that he had a weird face. We searched that area for weeks. It was one of the longest calls I've ever been on, but we never found a single trace of that kid. The other was a young woman. Oh wait, guys, I don't know if these are real. I hope they're not real, so this isn't like insensitive. The other was a young woman who was out hiking with her mum and grandpa. According to the mother, her daughter had climbed up a tree to get a better view of the forest, and she'd never come back down. They waited at the base of the tree for hours, calling her name before they called for help. Again, we searched everywhere, and we never found a trace of her. I have no idea where she could possibly have gone, because neither her mother or grandpa saw her come down. She turned into an owl. He does the best smirking selfies. Okay, this is another story from the same guy. He's like put them all in this one post. A few times I've been out on my own searching with a canine, and they've tried to lead me straight up cliffs. Not hills, not even rock faces. Straight sheer cliffs with no possible handholds. It's just a fucking dumb dog. It's always baffling, and in those cases we usually find the person on the other side of the cliff, or miles away from where the canine has led us. I'm sure there's an explanation, but it's sort of strange. What's weird about that? Okay. One particularly sad case involved the recovery of a body. A 9-year-old girl fell down an embankment, oh my god, and got impaled on a dead tree at the base. It was a complete freak accident, but I'll never forget the sound her mother made when we told her what had happened. Oh, that's just sad. Guys, I don't know if these are real. Okay, that's just sad. That's not even... These might be real. Okay, maybe... Okay, that's... not good. Sorry, it's not funny, I don't know. I thought you chose these. I did, but I didn't, like, read through all of them, so I didn't spoil myself, man. Violent warning, by the way. If you get easily scared of violence or ghouls, please turn back. Okay, continuing. I was teamed up with another SAR officer because we'd received reports of bears in the area. We were looking for a guy who hadn't come home from a climbing trip when he was supposed to, and we ended up having to do some serious climbing to get where we figured he'd be. We found him trapped in a small crevice with a broken leg. He'd been there for almost 2 days, and his leg was very obviously infected. We were able to get him into a chopper, and I heard from one of the EMTs that the guy was absolutely inconsolable. He kept talking about how he'd been doing fine, and when he got into the top, a man had been there. He said the guy had no climbing equipment, and he was wearing a parka and ski pants. He walked up to the guy, and when the guy turned around, he said he had no face. It was just blank. He freaked out and ended up trying to get off the mountain too fast, which is why he'd fallen. He said he could hear the guy all night, climbing down the mountain and letting out these horrible muffled screams. That story bothered the hell out of me. I'm glad I wasn't there to hear it. Okay. There's 2 more from this guy. I kind of want to make sure these aren't, like, really horrible. That girl being impaled was, like, really gnarly. Okay, this one I think is fine. That means he can kill better? What? Okay. One of the scariest things I've ever had happen to me involved the search for a young woman who'd gotten separated from her hiking group. We were out until late at night because the dogs had picked up her scent. When we found her, she was curled up under a large rotted log. She was missing her shoes and pack, and she was clearly in shock. She didn't have any injuries, and we were able to get her to walk with us back to base ops. Along the way, she kept looking behind us, and asking us why that big man with black eyes was following us. We couldn't see anyone, so we just wrote it off as some weird symptom of shock. But the closer we got to base, the more agitated this woman got. She kept asking me to tell him to stop making faces at her. At one point she stopped and turned around and started yelling into the forest, saying that she wanted him to leave her alone. She wasn't going to go with him, she said, and she wouldn't give us to him. We finally got her to keep moving, but we started hearing these weird noises coming from all around us. It was almost like coughing, but more rhythmic and deeper. It was almost insect-like. I don't really know how to describe it. When we were within sight of base ops, the woman turns to me, and her eyes are about as wide as I can imagine a human could open them. She touches my shoulder and says, "He says to tell you to speed up. He doesn't like looking at the scar on your neck." I had a very small scar on the base of my neck, but it's mostly hidden under my collar, and I have no idea how this woman saw it. Right after she says it, I hear that weird coughing right in my ear, and I just about jumped out of my skin. I hustled her to ops, trying not to show how freaked out I was, but I have to say I was really happy when we left the area that night. Eek! Yeah, it was the Mothman. Okay, this is the last one. This last one I'll tell, and it's probably the weirdest story I have. Now, I don't know if this is true in every SAR unit, but in mine, it's sort of an unspoken regular thing we run into. You can try asking about it with other SAR officers, but even if they know what you're talking about, they probably won't say anything about it. We've been told not to talk about it by our superiors, and at this point, we've all gotten so used to it that it doesn't even seem weird anymore. On just about every case where we're really far into the wilderness, I'm talking 30 or 40 miles, at some point we'll find a staircase in the middle of the woods. It's almost like if you took the stairs in your house, cut them out, and put them in the forest. I asked about it the first time I saw some, and the other officer just told me not to worry about it, that it was normal. I swear I've seen something about this before. I don't know. Everyone I asked said the same thing. I just wanted to go check them out, but I was told very emphatically that I should never go near any of them. I just sort of ignored them now when I run into them because it happens so frequently. I actually saw one of these in a hike once. Wait, really? I've never seen random stairs. Yeah, it is like when you randomly build them in Minecraft. Again, I don't know if any of those, I don't know if this is real. It could be, it might also not be. Who knows? These don't sound that crazy. It's like woman with schizophrenia, stairs, guy, saw guy without face. This real as hell, what do you mean? Sorry, all of these are 100% real. Hope you're having a good day. You too, Squeaks' reset button. Okay, this next one, the title is My Sugar Daddy Asks Me for Weird Favors. Are we ready? Oh god, this is like a bit of text. Okay. His Tinder profile said he was 45, but he looked to be in his early 30s at most. You sure this is horror? Yeah, I think so. Looking for a sugar baby, $700 weekly, no sex. It sounded too good to be true, but as a broke university student, I was willing to take my chances. I swiped right and Tinder let me know it was a match. His message came seconds later. Hey there, sweetheart. I cringed at that word. I hated it. But $700 was $700, so I sucked it up and replied, Hey, winky face. His name was Jack, and he told me he owned his own business, although he never specified what kind of business it was. We talked for a while before he asked me for my Venmo to send me the first payment. After a few minutes, I got the notification. I stared at the $700 for at least 20 minutes, expecting to wake up from a dream at any second, but it wasn't a dream. You still there? I clicked on the message. Yeah, sorry. If you don't mind me asking, what are you looking for in return? I stared at the chat until he replied. I'm just looking for you to do a few favors for me, smiley face. That sounded like it was going to be sexual to me. Like what? For example, the first thing I need you to do is pick up a delivery for me. That sounded innocent enough, but I was still expecting there to be some kind of twist. $700 to pick up a package? Come on, I wasn't even that naive. Even I wasn't that naive, sorry. Street urchin voice, what is that? From the post office or something? No, I'll send you the address, but I'd rather not do this through Tinder. You got Kik, or you can give me your number. Kik? What was this, 2011? I decided to give him my number instead, and he texted me the address immediately, followed by his address to his house, where I'd have to drop off the package. Do you guys know Kik? K-I-K? Dude, so many people from my school got groomed on Kik. It's not even funny. Like, everyone who had it got groomed. Anyway. Moving on. I'm not home right now. Wait. Oh no, this is him speaking, sorry. I'm not home right now, but there's a key on the bottom of the blue flower pot near the door. Go inside and put the package on the coffee table in the living room. Make sure that you lock the door when you go inside the house, and then lock it again when you leave. Yeah, Kik is known for grooming, yes. I grabbed my car keys and wallet and got into my car, putting the address into Google Maps. Got it, on my way. My phone buzzed as I backed out of my driveway. I'm serious. Lock the door both times, please. I thought that was a little excessive, but I promised him that I would. The house looked abandoned. It had a broken chain link fence around it, with a small door that was hanging on to dear life. It stuck out like a sore thumb, surrounded by houses that were a lot nicer than this one in comparison. You here for Jack's shit? I looked up to see a man standing in the open doorway of the house. Read it in spooky voice, bro? Sorry. He took up almost the entire space, his head skimming the top of the doorframe. He was huge in height and muscles, and his entire torso was covered in tattoos. Cost Fallacy, thank you for the 5 gifted. Thank you very, very much. Thank you. No, this isn't a whole book. It's a Reddit post. Yeah, I guess, I replied, not moving from my spot on the sidewalk. Stay right there, he said. I did. I actually don't think I would have moved if he had asked me to. I looked around and realized that there was no one else in the street. I saw a 21-year-old woman alone in the street. Oh, I was a 21-year-old woman alone in the street. Sorry. I gripped my car keys. A few minutes later, the man came back out carrying a cardboard box. It was about the size of a shoebox, but stained and damp on some of the corners. "Can you open your car?" he asked. I opened the trunk, not wanting that inside on my car seats, and he set it in. "Alright, there you go," he said. "Thanks," I replied. I walked around to the driver's side of the car and opened the door. "Oh, and one more thing," he said. I looked at him. "Watch out," he said. I didn't reply. Dude, this is so real. I blasted my music as I drove to Jack's house, hoping it would drown out my anxiety. It didn't. I parked my car in the stone driveway and stayed inside the car, admiring the house. It was a huge house, with stone pillars on the front porch, and the greenest grass I had ever seen in my life. I turned the car off and got out. I grabbed the package and walked to the front door, getting the key from where he said it would be. I opened the door and stepped in, closing it behind me. I thought about what he had said, about locking the door when I got inside. I thought that was a little overboard, but as I stared at the closed door, something made me reach out and lock it. I walked inside, my feet cushioned by the thick maroon carpet, and admired the inside of the house. All the furniture was wooden and looked incredibly expensive. I would probably finish school a dozen times with the money that it took to furnish this place. I set the package down on the coffee table, and as I walked back to the door, I heard a phone ringing from somewhere inside the house. I froze. "Don't answer any calls that aren't from Marvin." I put my phone back and followed the sound of the phone, poking my head into a few different rooms before I found it in an office. "Good night, Poopy." I walked over to the desk and looked at the caller ID. Incoming call from Jack. That was odd. I grabbed my phone to look at the message again. I was starting to get a little bit creeped out and decided I wouldn't answer just to be safe, and left the house remembering to lock the door as I left. I've done a few more favors for Jack since then. I drove a BMW to a random park in another city, only to get out and drive a different car back to Jack's house. He had me meet one of his employees at lunch, who then gave me a briefcase to deliver to the first house I had gone to, and told me he would know if I looked inside. What the fuck just popped up in the bottom right? What? What? Don't scare me. What? There was a purple thing? What? Don't say that. Oh my god, they added fucking knocking sounds in this. Look back in the video. Shut up! Stop! Stop it. This kind of sounds like... have you guys seen the Shut Up and Dance Black Mirror episode? This sounds like that. Where they have to deliver stuff. Or they're getting blackmailed and stuff. Oh my god, Bin Laden. Oh! Okay, sorry. On several occasions, he asked me to drive down to the same house and stay with the guy, whose name was Julio, for a certain amount of time. In total, I've made around $3,500. Most recently, Jack asked me to stay in his house overnight. I woke up to a text message from him. "I need you to spend the night at my house." I hadn't ever seen him in person, but I had talked to him on the phone a few times. He proceeded to tell me he would pay me $1,000 to spend the night at his house, provided that I followed a few rules. I'm Rupi. I drove to his house that evening. The driveway was empty, and it normally was, but the porch light was on. I walked up, unlocked the door, went inside, and then locked it again. Everything in the house looked the same. Jack had told me over the phone that he would leave the list of rules on the dining room table. I set all my stuff down in the living room. My bags looked like garbage compared to the fancy furniture in there. I wandered into the kitchen, and then to the dining room. Sure enough, there was a piece of paper on the wooden table, held down by an empty glass. Lock the door when you come in. Only answer calls from Marvin. Don't turn on any faucets between 9 and 11 p.m. Don't open the door for anyone, no matter who they say they are, after 10 p.m. If the door to the closet at the end of the hall is open, sleep in the library. If closed, sleep in any of the bedrooms. The gardener comes at midnight. If he starts knocking on the windows, hide. Turn the TV on and let it play on static through the night. Do not forget to do this. Help yourself to anything in the fridge. Smiley face. I'll pay you in the morning. Good night. I made sure to follow all the rules. To be honest, I was regretting my decision. But seeing as I was already here and I was getting paid, I decided to stay anyway. I figured as long as I followed all the rules, I'd be perfectly fine. Still, it felt a little odd. What was this? A haunted house? I heard someone say Gen Z horror is just following rules. Yeah. Listen, we're getting to the climax. Nevertheless, I lounged around the house for a few hours. As I was planning on going to sleep around 9, since that's the time that all the weird shit would begin to happen. At 8:50, I brushed my teeth, using the faucet for the last time before 9. I checked the closet in the hallway, and upon seeing that it was open, I moved my stuff into the library and got ready to sleep on the couch. I locked the doors just in case, and laid on the couch scrolling through my phone. I hadn't gotten any more messages from Jack, and I started to think up scenarios and reasons as to why he had such a strict, peculiar sets of rules in his house. I dozed off at some point, because at exactly 10:16 p.m. I was woken up by the doorbell ringing. I was about to get up to check, but then I remembered the rule. Don't open the door for anyone, no matter who they say they are, after 10 p.m. I stayed on the couch, trying not to move, paranoid they would hear even the slightest sound. "It's the police! Open up!" I didn't move. "Hello? It's the police! Open up or we're coming in!" I still didn't move, but I could hear my heartbeat in my ears. There was silence for a while after that. Then the doorbell rang again. "Hey, it's Jack. Let me in." It sounded like Jack, but still, I didn't get up. He would have a key, wouldn't he? Why would he need me to let him in? This continued for almost a full hour. Different people would ring the doorbell, announce themselves, and then disappear when I didn't respond. I was finally able to fall asleep, and the gardener never came. When I woke up the next morning, I heard someone in the kitchen. I got up slowly and unlocked the door as quietly as possible, taking my phone with me and walking across the living room and into the kitchen. I stopped at the entrance and peered in. It was Jack. He was standing in front of the stove, stirring something as the coffee machine brewed coffee on the counter behind him. "Hey, good morning," he said when he saw me. "Hi," I replied, nervous. I hadn't seen him in person before, but he looked exactly like his pictures online. "Scrambled eggs?" he asked, motioning to the pan with a wooden spoon. "Yeah, thanks," I replied, walking over to take the plate from him. I ate my breakfast and drank some coffee in silence. "So how was it?" he asked. "It was okay. Nothing super freaky happened," I replied. "Cool," he replied. There was an awkwardness in the room. "I think I'm gonna go now. I have class," I trailed off. I didn't, but I really wanted to get out of there. "Oh no, yeah, sure. I'll talk to you some other time," he replied. I grabbed my stuff and he walked me to my car. I could see him standing in the driveway, staring at me as I left. When I got home, I unpacked all my stuff and noticed that I still had the list with me. I sat on my bed and read it again. I felt my body tense up as I realized that I had forgotten something. Turn the TV on and let it play static through the night. Do not forget to do this. Do not forget to do this. I stared at the words on the page until they lost meaning. Beside me, my phone buzzed, snapping me back to reality. It was the $1,000 payment. I looked at my phone and then back at the list. Maybe it wasn't an important step. As I was thinking this over, a text from Jack came. I'm not in town right now. I should be back next week, so you're free from running any more errands for me until then. Just send the payment, go do something fun. Winky face. I stared at the message and read it again, and once more for good measure. I'm not in town right now. I thought back to this morning and how Jack was in his house. How he gave me breakfast. I'm not in town right now. Within minutes, a new text came in this time, from a number that I didn't recognize. Did you forget to do something? Winky face. The text was followed by a picture of Jack, or whoever this version of Jack was, standing in front of the TV. I didn't respond. Next came another picture. This was of the outside of my house. It was followed by another text. Watch out. Dude, that was fucking dog shit. The end. I was expecting so much more. Come on, dude. Yeah, that was it. That was so silly. Why was that so long? Boo. What the hell? How can a story be so long and so trash? Very disappointing. Why was it so long? I don't know. That's very weird. Okay. These have ratings in the comments or something? Yeah, dude, that one had like a lot of upvotes. Wait, I need to get it back. That's the Ada Wong cosplay, right? Yes. Hi, Moneyman. Next year we could all share scary videos to watch on stream. Yeah, that would be cool. Make up a better ending? I don't know. Dude, it has 73,000 upvotes. I'm not joking. This gave me the chills. It was so horrifying. I totally forgot that you didn't turn on the TV. Oh? No way. Okay. Ask Unhinged Grok tell you a story. Grok? No. Okay, this one is called The Cabin in the Woods, and it's like 2 paragraphs. Like small paragraphs. Okay. RE4 save room music? Oh wait. I do like this ambience, but that is quite a nice song. People there might actually be single-digit IQ. Goodness. Save theme. Ooh, this is quite nice actually. As a kid, I was scared to sleep with the TV off as a ghost kept coming out of it in my dreams. That's scary. Okay. This is a very short one. There was a hunter in the woods, who after a long day hunting, was in the middle of an immense forest. It was getting dark, and having lost his bearings, he decided to head in one direction until he was clear of the increasingly oppressive foliage. After what seemed like hours, he came across a cabin in a small clearing. Realizing how dark it had grown, he decided to see if he could stay there for the night. He approached and found the door ajar. Nobody was inside. The hunter flopped down on the single bed, deciding to explain himself to the owner in the morning. As he looked around the inside of the cabin, he was surprised to see the walls adorned by several portraits, all painted in incredible detail. Without exception, they appeared to be staring down at him, their features twisted into looks of hatred and malice. Staring back, he grew increasingly uncomfortable. Making a concerted effort to ignore the many hateful faces, he turned to face the wall, and, exhausted, he fell into a restless sleep. The next morning, the hunter awoke. He turned, blinking in unexpected sunlight. Looking up, he discovered that the cabin had no portraits, only windows. Monka es! Okay. I've got... That's it? Yeah, it was a really small one. There's the Russian sleep experiment. This one's a little bit long though. I know so many people at school used to talk about that like it was a real thing. I think maybe some people still think it is real. Doesn't work with scary stories because I feel super safe hearing it. Yeah. What else do I have? Oh, I've got Australian Skinwalker. Ben Drowned. I don't think I've read Ben Drowned in full. It's actually quite long. Can we get the best of Jack the Ripper? That's not a story. He just did like fucked up shit. Should I read the Wikipedia page? Oh god, it's so bright. X-Files theme song? That's the Illuminati song, right? Gotta watch the videos with Ben Drowned. I'm gonna be honest, the videos actually do freak me out. I've seen a few of them. Play Ben Drowned. Oh no. That one actually is scary, guys. Do we want to do Ben Drowned? How many of you guys have read Ben Drowned? Or like know the actual story? Ben Drowned. I haven't. Years ago I read it. I know it is, but yes. They made a game out of it. I think someone did make like a mod of Majora's, yeah. I've never read or watched it. Dude, the videos actually do creep me out, man. What is Ben Drowned? I refuse to Google. It is a very well-known creepypasta about a copy of Majora's Mask. That is creepy. Ooh. It's pretty long though. Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to finish this because it is very long. I can read maybe... The video is so good. There's multiple videos though that goes with it. Did you finish the funny Pikmin game? No, but I will finish it next week, I think. Can you read the Ted the Caver creepypasta? Let me see how long it is. Lavender Town. In Lavender Town, that song is so scary. Okay, this Ted the Caver one is also so long. Is there a Pikmin creepypasta? Let me see. Pikmin creepypasta. Sorry, I keep like looking, doing like a side eye. It probably looks really weird. r/Pikmin. Someone is asking, are there any Pikmin creepypastas? Let's see. Pikmin 3 The Lost Logs. Okay, this is a bunch of Pikmin logs. Okay, I could read a few of these. Squidward Suicide. Oh, suicide? It's like suicide, that's disgusting. Do some 2-sentence horrors. Those are so bad though. Sorry, there's a lot we could read. Let's try and get good ones. I'm gonna go on 2-sentence horror. Subreddit? Hot? I can't with these, man. As I was strapped to the electric chair, I looked out ahead of me and saw the parents of all the victims I had killed. Why isn't my wife here? What? Wait, what? Wait. Parents of his victims. His wife was a parent of a victim? Oh, he killed his kid? That sucks, I guess. Oh, wait, this is Halloween themed. His wife is his mom? No, I didn't think so. The trick-or-treaters came late, past midnight, silent, motionless, each mask smiling wider than the last. When I blinked, the feed from my doorbell camera showed the same children inside my living room, still waiting with their bags open. Guys, some of these are really weird. I spread my legs for him, all 8 of them, as I ate his pretty head. What does that mean? Is he a spider? Dude, what the fuck are these? There's a movie about that? Eh? This is Pikmin? No. Okay. Guys, so do we want the Pikmin creepypasta that I don't know if it'll be any good or not, or do we want to read some of Ben Drowned? I won't be able to finish it, because it's very long, but I could read some of it. Spider stories? You want to read about spider ladies? Ben Drowned. How long is the Pikmin thing? Wait, I can show you guys. I think this is scary. Okay, I think Ben drowned. Then let chat finish on their own? Okay. What music should I play? I'm gonna get too freaked out if I play the actual Majora's Mask music. I'll go back to this. And I'll show some of the videos after. Okay. Song of Healing. Oh, I'm gonna get too scared. This one actually does freak me out, man. Will I get through repetitively? Dude, I'm so scared somebody's gonna show. Tabs? Shut up! I put my Christmas tree up today and my neighbor called the homeowners association on me because it was 7 apiece. Yeah guys, is it November for you guys now? Merry Christmas! Okay. I need your help with this. This is not a copy pasta. It's a long read. But I feel like my safety or well-being could very well depend on this. It's video game related, specifically Majora's Mask, and it's the creepiest shit that has ever happened to me in my entire life. Having said that, I recently moved into my dorm room starting as a sophomore in college, and a friend of mine gave me his old Nintendo 64. I was stoked to say the least. I could finally play all of those old games of my youth that I hadn't touched in at least a decade. His Nintendo 64 came with one yellow controller and a rather shoddy copy of Super Smash Bros. While beggars can't be choosers, needless to say, it didn't take long until I became bored of beating up level 9 CPUs. That weekend, I decided to drive around a few neighborhoods about 20 minutes or so off campus, hitting up the local garage sales, hoping to score on some good deals from ignorant parents. I ended up picking a copy of Pokemon Stadium, GoldenEye, fuck yeah, F-Zero, and 2 other controllers for $2. The fuck yeah was in the story, that's not me. Satisfied, I began to drive out of the neighborhood when one last house caught my attention. I still have no idea why it did. There were no cars there. Oh my god, I'm already picking my nails. Stop. And only one table was set up with random junk on it. But something sort of drew me there. I usually trust my gut on these things, so I got out of the car and was greeted by an old man. His outward appearance was, for a lack of a better word, displeasing. It was odd. If you asked me to tell you why I thought that, I couldn't really pinpoint anything. There was just something about him that put me on edge. I can't explain it. All I can tell you is that if it wasn't in the middle of the afternoon and there were other people within shouting distance, I would not have even thought of approaching this man. He flashed a crooked smile at me and asked what I was looking for. Immediately, I noticed that he must have been blind in one of his eyes. His right one had that glazed over look about it. I forced myself to look to his left eye instead, trying not to offend, and asked him if he had any old video games. I was already wondering how I could politely excuse myself from the situation, when he told me he had no idea what a video game was. But to my surprise, he then said he had a few ones in an old box. He assured me he'd be back in a jiffy, and turned to head back into the garage. As I watched him hobble away, I couldn't help but notice what he was selling on his table. Littered across it were rather peculiar paintings, various artworks that look like ink blots that a psychiatrist might show you. Curious, I looked through them. It was obvious why no one was visiting this guy's garage sale. They weren't aesthetically pleasing. As I came to the last one, for some reason, it looked almost like Majora's Mask, the same heart-shaped body with little spikes protruding outwards. Initially, I just thought that since I was secretly hoping to find that game at these garage sales, some Freudian bullshit was projecting itself into the inkblots. But given the events that happened afterward, I'm not so sure now. I should have asked the man about it. I wish I did ask the man about it. After staring at the Majora-shaped blot, I looked up and the old man was suddenly there again, arm's length in front of me, smiling at me. I'll admit, I jumped out of reflex and laughed nervously as he handed me a Nintendo 64 cartridge. It was a standard grey color, except that someone had written Majora on it, in black permanent marker. I got butterflies in my stomach as I realized what a coincidence this was, and asked him how much he wanted for it. The old man smiled at me and told me that I could have it for free, that it used to belong to a kid who was about my age that didn't live here anymore. There was something weird about how he phrased that, but I didn't really pay any attention to it. I was too caught up in not only finding this game, but getting it for free. I reminded myself to be a bit skeptical, since this looked like a pretty shady cartridge, and there was no guarantee it would work. But then the optimist inside me interjected. Maybe it was some kind of beta version or pirated version of the game. That was all I needed to be back on Cloud 9. I thanked the man, and he smiled at me and wished me well, saying, "Goodbye then!" At least that's what it sounded like to me. All the way in the car ride home, I had a nagging doubt that he had said something else. My fears were confirmed when I booted up the game. To my surprise, it worked just fine. And there was one save file named simply Ben. "Goodbye, Ben." He was saying, "Goodbye, Ben." I felt bad for the man. Obviously a grandparent, and obviously going senile. I, for some reason or another, reminded him of his grandson Ben. Out of curiosity, I looked at the save file. Eyeballing it, I could tell that he was pretty far into the game. He had almost all of the masks, and 3/4 of the boss's remains. I noticed that he had used an owl statue to save his game. He was on day 3, and by the Stone Tower Temple, with hardly an hour left before the moon would crash. I remember thinking that it was a shame that he had come so close to beating the game, but never finished it. Hi, Pew Pewy. I made a new file named Link out of tradition, and started the game ready to relive my childhood. For such a shady-looking cartridge, I was impressed at how smoothly it ran. literally just like a retail copy of the game, save for a few minor hiccups here and there, like textures being where they shouldn't be, and random flashes of cutscenes at odd intervals, but nothing too bad. However, the only thing that was a little unnerving was that at times the NPCs would call me Link, and at other times they would call me Ben. I figured it was just a bug, a fluke in the programming, causing our files to get mixed up or something. It did kind of creep me out after a while though, and it was around after I'd beaten the Woodfall Temple that I regrettably went into the save files and deleted Ben. I had intended to preserve the file just out of respect of the game's original owner. It's not like I needed 2 files anyway. Hoping that that would solve the problem. It did and it didn't. Now NPCs wouldn't call me anything. Where my name should have been in the dialogue, there was just a blank space. My save file was still called Link though. Frustrated and with homework to do, I put the game down for a day. I started playing it again last night, getting the Lens of Truth and working my way towards completing the Snowhead Temple. Now, some of you more hardcore Majora's Mask players know about the 4th day glitch. For those who don't, you can Google it, but the gist is that right as the clock is about to hit midnight on the final day, you can talk to the astronomer and look through the telescope. If you time it right, the countdown disappears and you essentially have another day to finish whatever you were doing. Deciding to do the glitch to try and finish the Snowhead Temple, I happened to get it right on the first try, and the time counter at the bottom disappeared. However, when I pressed B to exit the telescope, instead of being greeted by the astronomer, I found myself in the Majora boss fight room at the end of the game, staring at Skull Kid hovering above me. There was no sound, just him floating in the air, and the background music which was regular for the area, but still creepy. Immediately my palms began to sweat. This was definitely not normal. Skull Kid never appeared here. I tried moving around the area, but no matter where I went, Skull Kid would always be facing me, looking at me, not saying anything. Nothing would happen though, and this kept up for around 60 seconds. I thought the game had bugged or something, but I was beginning to doubt that very much. I was about to reach for the reset button when text appeared on my screen. You're not sure why, but you apparently had a reservation. I instantly recognized that text. You get that message when you get the room key from Anju at the Stockpot Inn. But why was it playing here? I refused to entertain the notion that it was almost as if the game was trying to communicate with me. I started to navigate the room again, testing to see if that was some sort of trigger that enabled me to interact with something here. Thank you, Eat Salt, thank you so much. Then I realized how stupid I was. To even think that someone could reprogram the game like this was absurd. Sure enough, 15 seconds later, another message appeared on the screen. And again, like the first one, it was already a pre-existing phase. Go to the lair of the temple's boss, yes or no. I paused for a second, contemplating what I should press and how the game would react, when I realized that I couldn't select no. Taking a deep breath, I pressed yes and the screen faded to white with the words dawn of a new day, and the subtext, I don't know if that's I or LLLLL. It's a bunch of lines beneath it. Where I was ported to filled me with the most intense sense of dread and impending fear I had ever experienced. The only way I can describe the way I felt here is having this feeling of inexplicable depression on a profound scale. I'm normally not a depressed person, but the way I felt here was a feeling that I didn't even know existed. It was such a twisted, powerful presence that seemed to wash over me. I appeared in some kind of weird Twilight Zone version of Clocktown. I walked out of the clock tower, as you normally do when you start from day 1, only to find that all of the inhabitants were gone. Usually with the 4th day glitch, you can still find the guards and the dog that runs around outside the tower. This time, they were all gone. What replaced them was the ominous feeling that there was something out there, in the same area as me, and that it was watching me. I had 4 hearts to my name, and the hero's bow, but at this point, I wasn't even concerned with my avatar. I felt that I personally was in some kind of danger. Perhaps the most chilling thing was the music. It was the Song of Healing, ripped straight from the game itself, but played in reverse. It got louder, building up as if you should expect something to pop out at you, but nothing ever did, and the constant loop began to wear on my mental state. Every now and then I would hear the faint laugh of the happy mask salesman in the background, just quiet enough so that I wasn't sure if I was just hearing things, but just loud enough to keep me determined to find him. I looked in all 4 zones of Clocktown, only to find nothing, no one. Textures were missing, West Clocktown had me walking on air, the entire area felt broken. Hopelessly broken. As the reverse Song of Healing repeated for what must have been the 50th time, I just remember standing in the middle of South Clocktown, realizing that I had never felt so alone in a video game before. As I walked through the ghost town, I don't know whether it was the combination of the out-of-place textures and the atmosphere or the haunting melody of the once peaceful and soothing song being butchered and distorted, but I was literally on the verge of tears and I had no idea why. I hardly ever cry. Something had gripped me here with this powerful sense of depression that was both foreign and crippling. See, I tried living Clocktown, but every time I attempted to zone out, the screen would fade to black and I would just zone into another part of Clocktown. I tried playing my ocarina. MS068, thank you for the 3 months. Thank you so much. Thank you. Every time I played the Song of Time or Song of Soaring, it would only say, your notes echo far, but nothing happens. By this point, it was obvious the game didn't want me to leave, but I had no idea why it was keeping me here. I didn't want to go inside the buildings. I felt that it would be too vulnerable there to whatever I was terrified of. I don't know why, but I came up with the idea that maybe if I drowned myself at the laundry pool, I could spawn somewhere else and leave this place. As I zoned in and ran towards the pool, that's when it happened. Link grabbed his head and the screen flashed for a brief moment of the happy mask salesman smiling at me. Not Link, me, with Skull Kid's scream playing in the background. When the screen returned, I was staring at the Link statue from playing the song Elegy of Emptiness. Elegy? Is it Elegy? I think so. I screamed as the thing just stared back at me with that haunting facial expression. The only thing I can compare it to is like the weeping angels from Doctor Who. Every so often at random intervals, the animation would play of the statue appearing behind me. It was like the thing was chasing me, or I don't even want to fucking say it, haunting me. By this point, I was on the verge of hysterics, but not even once did the thought of turning off the console occur to me. I don't know why, I was so wrapped up in it. The terror felt all so real. I tried to shake the statue, but it would literally appear right behind me every single time. Link started to begin to make weird animations I'd never seen him do before. He would flail his arms around or spasm randomly, and the screen would cut to the happy mask salesman smiling again for a brief moment before I was face to face with that fucking statue again. I ended up running into that Swordmaster's dojo and to the back. I don't know why, but in my panic, I just wanted some kind of assurance that I wasn't alone here. To my dismay, I found no one, but as I turned to leave, the statue cornered me in the cubby in the back. I tried attacking it with my sword, but to no avail. Confused and backed into a corner, I just stared at the statue, waiting for it to kill me. Suddenly, the screen flashed again to the happy mask salesman. Link turned to face my screen, standing upright, mirroring the statue, looking at me along with his copy, literally staring at me. God, this is long. Okay, I'll keep going. Whatever was left of the fourth wall was completely shattered while I ran out of the dojo, terrified. Suddenly, the game warped me to an underground tunnel, and the reverse song appealing queued up again as I was given a brief moment of rest, before the statue started appearing behind me again, this time aggressively. I could only take a few steps before it would summon behind me again. I hurriedly made my way out of the tunnel and appeared in southern Clocktown. As I ran aimlessly in a sheer panic, suddenly a Redead screamed, and the screen faded to black as Dawn of a New Day and LLLLL appeared again. The screen faded in, and I was standing on top of Clock Tower with Skull Kid hovering over me again, silent. I looked up and the moon was back, looming just meters above my head. The Skull Kid just stared at me hauntingly, with that fucking mask. A new song was playing, the Stone Tower Temple theme, played in reverse. In some sort of desperate attempt, I equipped my bow and fired off a shot at the Skull Kid. It actually hit him and played an animation of him reeling back. I fired again, and on the third arrow, a text box appeared saying that won't do you any good. Hee hee. I was picked up off the ground and levitated upwards on my back. Link screamed as he burst into flames, instantly killing him. I jumped when this happened. I'd never seen this move used by anyone in the game, and Skull Kid himself didn't have any moves. As the death screen played, my lifeless body, still burning, the Skull Kid laughed and the screen faded to black, only to have me reappear in the same place. I decided to charge him, but the same thing happened. Link's body was lifted off the ground by some unknown force, and he immediately burst into flames again, killing him. This time during the death screen, the faint sounds of the reverse song of healing could be heard. On my third and final try, I noticed that there was no music playing this time, that all there was eerie silence. I remembered that in the original encounter with Skull Kid, you were supposed to use the ocarina to either travel back in time or summon the giants. I attempted to play the Song of Time, but before I could hit the last note, Link's body once again horrifically exploded into flames and he died. As the death screen neared its end, it began to chug, as if the cartridge was trying to process a lot of something. When the screen came to, it was the same scene as the first 3 times, except this time, Link was lying on the ground, dead in a position I'd never seen in the game before. His head was tilted towards the camera, with the skull kid floating above him. I couldn't move, I couldn't press any buttons. All I could do was just stare at Link's dead body. After around 30 seconds of this, the game simply faded out, showing the message, "You've met with a terrible fate, haven't you?" before kicking you out to the title screen. Upon getting back to the title screen and starting again, I noticed my save file was no longer there. Instead of Link, it was replaced with Your Turn. Your Turn had 3 hearts, 0 masks, and 0 items. I selected Your Turn, and immediately was returned to the clock tower rooftop scene of my dead Link and the Skull Kid hovering over, with the Skull Kid's laugh looping again and again. I quickly hit the reset button, and when the game booted up again, there was one more save file added below Your Turn, titled Ben. Ben's save file was right back where it was before I deleted it, at the Stone Tower Temple with the moon almost crashing. I turned the game off at that point. I'm not superstitious, but this is way too fucked up, even for me. I haven't played it at all today. Hell, I didn't even get any sleep last night. I kept hearing the reverse song of healing music in my head, and just remembering the sense of dread I felt exploring Clocktown. I drove back to the old man's house today to ask him some questions with a buddy of mine. No way I was going there alone, only to find out that there was a for sale sign in the front yard. When I rang the door, no one was home. So now I'm back here writing down the rest of my thoughts and recording what happened. Sorry if some of this has grammatical errors and whatnot, I'm running on no sleep here. I'm terrified of this game, even more so now that I relived it a second time writing this all down. But I feel like there's still more to it than meets the eye, and that there's something calling me to investigate further. I think Ben is something in this equation, but I don't know what, and if I could get a hold of the old man, then I would be able to find some answers. No shit, dude. I need another day or so to recuperate before tackling this game again. I feel like it's already taken a toll on my sanity, but next time I do this, I'm going to be recording my footage all the way through, sorry. The idea to record it only came to me towards the end, so you see the last few minutes of what I saw, including Skull Kid and the Elegy statue, but it's on YouTube here. Okay, that's the end of the first post. Only the first post. And we can watch the YouTube videos, but there's like... Okay, there's 3 long posts, and then a bunch of shorter ones. How many are there? There's... On here it says there's 3 that have like paragraphs, and there's somewhere at the bottom. Ugh. What's the drawing? I saw there's multiple arcs to this apparently, and it's millions of words in total. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's see this one. We'll watch this video. I think goes with the part I read. Is there an ending to this? I think so. I don't know what it is. I've only read like these beginning parts. Oh, it is elegy, not elegy. Okay, okay. Sorry. I hope my voice was okay. Sorry, my voice gets like hoarse really quickly. These videos actually do scare me, the Ben Drown videos. I'm gonna cover myself. Oh wait, or should I not? That's bad reacting. How about I go in here like a real streamer and we watch it in here. Wow. Oh, I'm ready to react. OMG. Okay. Real streamer, real streamer. Okay. I'm scared. I'm a little bit scared. I hate these videos. Okay, let's watch, guys. Hold the hand of the person next to you if you have to. I'm in a dark room. Hold your cat or dog. Backwards music is always so creepy. I know it's the most like basic technique to make something sound creepy, but I hate it. There he is. It's such a silly looking statue. But it's the figure of the story, so it's creepy now. The authenticity is also without the Bandicam watermark, true. Eek! How old were you when you first saw these? I only watched these like recently, maybe a couple years ago. Is this a real thing? Yes, this is a real thing that happened, guys. No, it's not. It's a creepypasta. The little man's following him. What is this? It's Ben drowned. Shit scared me as a kid. It still freaks me out. I don't like the screaming. Oh, that scream's okay. I heard that scream a lot. The re-deads. What a schnozzer. I need to play this game again, it's so good. I think I actually read Ben Drowned originally on my DSi with the web browser. Wow. The proper experience. I would sometimes get nightmares of this in Sonic EXE, my brain is fucked. What was Sonic EXE? I remember that. Was that just a scary, like, Sonic game you could play? Or was that a creepypasta? Evil fucked up Sonic. It's a game you can play. Show us Sonic EXE. I can look up a video. Wait, I need to look up the Among Us potion. Get sniped. What's the link for this video? I can send it in one sec. Sleepy time. Hi, Osmo! Belle could pretend to freeze to freak us out right now. I could jump scare you guys. You've met with a terrible fate, haven't you? Duh! Your turn. This is too scary. It's okay, guys. We're gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay. Dead. He looks quite cute, actually. And that's it. And again, there's a bunch of other videos that go with the rest of the story. But I'll leave it there, because it is a very long story. Very long story. Yeah, that one's 36 minutes, which is insane. That's the link to that video we just watched. Among Us potion! What? Guys, which one is it? Is it ordering Among Us potion from the dark web at 3 a.m. imposter? It's almost 20 minutes!
Yo, what is up, you guys? On tonight's video, we ordered the Among Us potion from the dark web. And supposedly, when you drink this Among
Guys, is this
Us
real?
potion at 3 a.m., you turn into the imposter from Among Us. And we're gonna find out if it actually is real or if it's not. And
He still makes this stuff. Look at his channel uploads regularly.
I spent $500.69.
Jeepers.
Before the video starts, guys, I need you guys to like the video, you guys. I need everyone to try to like the video with your knuckles. Only 2% of the whole wide world could actually like the video with your knuckles. So try right now for 3 seconds, okay?
Sorry, I don't my strain.
2,
Where was
1.
that?
Ooh. Hey, y'all little sussy bakas are gonna make me act up. Oh, okay, anyways, guys, like the video, guys. I'm trying to get to 50,000 likes. It helps.
You should start talking like that. Guys, we're gonna watch this whole thing.
Down below so you can get a shout out on the next video. Like
how long
awesome fans.
Drink! I wanna see him drink the Among Us juice.
You're not gonna stop me from loving somebody so much, dude.
Yeah. You love one person, then you love the other person. You loved Chuck E. Cheese last week. Now
Stop yelling at me! You know what? I'm gonna get done with this and just drink it.
Oh my god.
So I could just see him one more time.
He uploaded do not order the Pibble meal from McDonald's at 3 a.m. a few days ago.
Wish me luck, you guys. Once again,
I know he does kind of look like Ms. Kip, I see it.
Nothing bad happens to me, okay?
The eyebrows and the lips.
that's a good idea. Hold your nose. Oh! Oh my god! Dude! That smells like pancakes.
It tastes like diarrhea. Don't ask me why I tasted my own diarrhea one time, but it tastes like diarrhea.
Oh my god!
You know what?
There's some on my face!
I think
Ew.
that's enough to drink from that. Nicole, please, just stay out here for 30 minutes and then come inside and check up. And then...
Edward!
And then...
Is he becoming the
and then just check
imposter?
up on me.
Okay!
Just check up on me, okay?
Just go in there, okay?
Is this video stun looking children something? I think children, like some children, I mean, they must watch this. They do watch this.
Just get away!
I can't.
$100 potion.
Why are we so close?
Oh my god. Oh my god, okay, just wait there. I'm gonna check on you. What?
I spoiled it. I spoiled it.
Jake Paul. I mean, he keeps like battling people who aren't even legit boxers. Like, how is? Of course, yeah, they're gonna lose. Yeah, whatever. Like, big whoop. Like, I would even fight him if only Triller would sponsor it. I really hope Edward is over here because I'm really scared. Imposter or not, I want to see Edward already. Oh my god.
Why is it always the red
Edward?
one?
It worked!
They're not always red, are
It
they?
really did turn into the imposter! What are you doing? What are you gonna do? Are you gonna vent? Are you gonna vent just like my dad did in 1998? What are you doing here?
Red equals sus.
Edward?
Okay.
What happened to you? Are you okay?
Drink was red. That's true. That's true.
Hey, get away from me! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Where do I go? Wait, have you seen?
Rolled if he does.
What? He came back?
What the hell? You weren't playing around,
Of
dude.
course I wasn't!
This is already better than Blair Witch. Okay, guys, that was Among Us potion. Ordering Among Us potion from the dark web at 3 a.m. There was like 18 more minutes to that, so if you guys are curious, you should go check it out. Pretty cool. This video is not as funny as I remember it. When will you drink it? Very soon. Wait, there was one. I was just looking at some paranormal subreddit and there was a video that made me laugh. It's like 5 seconds and it's just of a guy getting knocked out. It's kind of funny. It's kind of funny though. Look. Wait for it. I don't know if this is real or not. No. Stop laughing. Oh, I think he's fine. Look, he had 24 stitches at the hospital. He's okay. Or maybe it is AI. It could be. How unlucky can you be? Yeah, some people in the comments are like trying to explain it by physics. Belle, can you watch a minute of this video? Okay. Oh wait, fuck. Sorry. Okay. What is this? Toy skeleton haunted and possessed. This video is from 14 years ago. May 30th, 2011. Dude, there's like a specific genre of creepy video on YouTube. They're always from like 2009, 2011. They have the worst quality, the most busted sound. I used to watch so many of these when I was a kid.
Well, okay, whatever is in
That's quite
this
cute.
little dummy, you need to like leave because we don't want you here.
Same teeth? Shut up. The real action starts at 10 minutes.
You never went that far.
10 minutes.
You never went that far.
Oh my.
Motherfucker!
Oh my god, you're in line. You need to get out! Get out! Get out! Get out! Get out of here! Leave this house!
Wait, does she actually think it's a demon?
Leave this house! Oh my god. We are not touching this thing and it's going nuts. You gotta get out of here. Get out. Get out. Get out of there. It's gonna fall.
Damn.
What do you want?
Just turn it
What
off.
do you want? What do you want? Get out. You don't want to here. You're not welcome. Get out. You're not welcome. Get out. Get out. Now. Now. In the name of Jesus Christ.
Oh
we
my
want you out of
god.
here. Out. Get out. Now. We don't want you here. Get out of here.
Enough!
In the name of Jesus Christ, we want
Why
you
don't they just
out.
let it fall?
Oh my god.
Taco, what did you like?
Nobody's doing anything to make this happen.
That costs money? Oh, I guess so.
On its own. It's gonna fall on the floor.
Guys, do we have a hole?
The noise you hear
What is this hole here filled with I mean it's different in men. Is this where my uterus is?
want it here.
And my ovaries?
Wanted here. Get
Poop? Isn't the intestine up here?
Holy shit.
Patty. Patty.
What?
The butt. Off.
It's usually more north. This is what happens when you skip sex ed class. Dude, I had sex ed, but I didn't really pay attention, I don't think. I don't think they taught us good stuff,
I'm
you know?
taping it. I'm taping it. I am taping this.
You're gone.
Dude, it's connected to the wall. Just disconnect it from the fucking wall. Okay, dude, the description of this. Gimbo, it's supposed to only sing and dance, but something went horribly wrong after it stopped working. It broke and was put away, and a year later it was brought out and cleaned and checked to see if it would work. To my friend's shocking horror, it started saying things that weren't in its singing vocabulary. This thing only sang one song when it worked, and now instead of singing, it said something evil. What the hell do you want? Glowing eyes as its head snapped towards the friend it spoke to. All you demon skeleton are belong to us. Wait, what does that mean? That makes it sound like they're the demonic ones. Watch Who Let the Demons Out. It's the video with the birthday card. Who Let the Demons Out? Okay. Oh, it's an old meme. Okay, okay. When you are pregnant, your butt expands. Is that true? I actually don't know. Most of our sex ed at school, like so much of it, I don't know if this is the same with you guys, was just to do with online safety. Like, which I guess isn't really sex ed, but it was... they would say this is the sex education class, and then the whole time it would be just them telling us about never send Snapchats. Snapchat is evil, which is true. Fuck Snapchat. Never send nudes. Here's the story of this girl who got blackmailed and killed herself because she took nudes and she got blackmailed with it, which I'm sure actually has like happened. But we got those talks all the time. Mine was like that too. Maybe it's an Australian thing, like some Australian campaign. Yeah, we had so much online safety. And like, obviously the make sure you wear condoms, safe sex, guys, and consent. Female pelvis does expand so baby can pass, but that's not the butt, right? That's different. So I'm trying to find Tupple's message. What was it again? Remember watching a video about boners? Oh, you did? In class? Okay, I don't think you need to watch a video. There was a bus that came to school and it gave out condoms. Well, that's fun. Shanish, happy Halloween to you too, man. Who let the demons out? Thank you. The banana thing? Yeah, that was when I skipped the day at school. Because I didn't want to do that shit. The internet was really new when I was at that age. Maybe younger people had the same as you. Yeah. Okay, I think it's this one. This video is 11 seconds. Creepy scene car got low on batteries. Oh. Wait, let me look up goblin sighting. But I want like real goblin sightings. Not fake ones. Oh, this one's from 16 years ago. Maybe I feel like I've already watched goblin videos on stream before. 16 years ago, video recently captured by my family. We're all still freaked out by the incident. El Duende. Oh, El Duende is goblin. Okay, okay. Goblins don't exist. You're a goblin denier. And you will pay. 2 FPS, I like it. This looks familiar. I feel like I've definitely watched this before.
Game is like crazy. Remember like back in the day in 1998 when DDR first came out?
1998.
Yeah, it was like 98. We used to play at the arcades like all the time at Kmart and stuff.
Yeah. Get it.
Yeah, open the door.
No, don't let the duende in.
I don't know.
Eh?
We used to play
Was
the
it a
arcade
moth?
like all the time at Kmart and stuff.
Is it coming from like here?
Yeah, open the
He
door.
was on the door? Dude, it's literally a mouse. Wait, I think it's over here. Look. That's literally a mouse. What do you mean? Come on, we need more solid evidence. Come on. Duendes. Oh, I've seen this video. This is a very famous video. Real gnome caught on camera.
Pero Ronaldinho se puso. Mañana vamos contra el Atlético. Atlético de Madrid. ¿Para qué la avientas? ¿Qué es eso? ¿Qué es eso? ¡Ve, vamos! ¿Lo viste? Sí. No.
Dude, this guy was so struck with fear. He lay down and covered his hand, covered his face with his hands. What the fuck was that actually? Looks like Yoda. Did it come from the fridge? Came from the... That was December 13th, 2010. This is December 1st, 2010. Many duendes in 2010. Possibly the year of the duende. Ooh, nice console. Nice Xbox. Wait, he's waiting for the duende? Is this a jump scare? Oh, he got me, dude. He got me. He caught footage of an actual gnome. Nice. Watch, you want to play a little game on YouTube 34 sec? Dude, this is gonna take me down a rabbit hole. Oh my god, this is February 26, 2007.
You want to play a little game?
This might be older than Cabin. This is just a YouTube classic that I've never seen.
Jigsaw's dead!
That dude is 50 now and has 3 kids. No. All these people are in retirement homes now. Okay, they're not that old. I want to find one more goblin. Then I'll go. Simulation of paranoid schizophrenia. Wait, do you guys want to watch this? This is from 12 years ago. High dose shrooms trip simulation POV. Oh, I'm getting recommended some weird stuff. Oh no.
Of a range of sensory occurrences, as reported by actual patients.
But so stupid. Worthless. We hate you.
He's gonna pick up the phone.
They'll know if you lie.
Is this actually what it's like?
Rain. It's
Something
rain.
wrong. Weather.
Now to get pizza.
Poison.
Coming for you. Pizza.
Protect us.
You didn't order anything. No, don't answer. You're stupid to open that door.
That's just normal. This is not schizo. I tell myself similar things.
Here you go.
Don't do it.
You'll be in trouble. Poison.
This is for you.
Okay, it doesn't say it's poison though. Real psychotic episode. Yeah, I need to spin the wheel, that's true. Is there anything... Rats have a slap fight. I'm gonna finish on this. Dude, they're so cute. What are they eating? There is so much food there, guys. Come on. I'm not watching the I Am Autism commercial. Love when animals use their paws like hands. I mean, rats, they literally do have little hands. Crybaby learns to swim. Cute. This is an AI. This 14 years ago. Look. 2010 again. Do they actually make those sounds? Yes. Seals sound very funny. Get in the hole. They sound like the French people. The French people? They sound like French people when they make the fart noise with their mouth. Oh my god. Like, why is it mouth farting so much? They are very cute though. Heard this birdie is still around. Wait, how long do seals live for? How long do seals live for in wild? 25 to 30 years according to SeaWorld. Yuck. Okay, yeah. Roughly 25 to 35 years in the wild. So that seal is probably still out there, hopefully. But maybe it's getting worse. Yeah, he might be alive, guys. Okay, wheel spin! Wheel spin time. Where's my music? How many years can it survive at SeaWorld? Let me look up. How many years do seals live for? Let me say in captivity. Oh! Oldest seal in captivity turns 50. That was in 2024, reported by Seal Sanctuary, Sea Life Trust. Typically, female grey seals in human care can live close to 40 years. Male seals live about 30 years. Okay, so that old seal's probably a girl that turned 50. Damn! Okie dokie. Let me just get the movies up. I'm doing the wheel spin. This is for what movie we'll be watching for movie night this week. And I will hopefully attend, because I haven't attended for like, I don't know, like 3 or 4, probably longer than 3 weeks now. It's not good. So let's have it a spin. Skipped all the flops, okay. Don't flake, please. It's just a matter of whether I wake up or not. God, that is very close. Yeah, movie night. Movie morning for me. And for some other of you. Let's go! Oh, Midsummer's scary, man. Midsummer's spooky. I have been wanting to watch this movie though. Okay, I will definitely try and join. Close to getting Madam Web. Thanks to whoever recommended Dead Poet Society. I think Badly has recommended Dead Poet Society for like months now. I do want to watch that movie too. Okay, we'll be watching Midsummer in Discord for movie night. If you are interested, join the Discord. It will be in the next couple days. I don't know if it's tomorrow or the next day. It might be 2 days. Anyway. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. Sorry the stream's been a bit of a mess, but I've had fun regardless. I appreciate you guys hanging around very, very, very much. Depends on your stream schedule. I won't stream tomorrow because I need to do work, otherwise I will never do work. Yeah. Smugface, thank you for the 12 buds. Thank you very, very much. And Leo, thank you for the 8 months. Thank you so, so much. When last day of uni? My last day of exams? I still have a few weeks to go. Leo, thank you for the 8 months. Wait, did I just say that? I don't know, but thank you. Work? No. Well, let me check. My last exam is on the 19th of November. And then I'm fully free. Yeah, I think that's all I have to say. Thank you. I might make a poll for some games. Also, as usual, if you have any suggestions on what games you'd like to see me play, or even IRL stuff to do, because I do want to do some IRLs this month as well, please let me know in the Discord. Or maybe even offline chat if you don't like Discord. I'll probably see it anyway. Thank you guys. I'll see you soon. See you shortly. Bye bye. Bye bye.